Hey, what's up guys, right here, and today in this video I'm gonna be doing a car review but in a slightly different format. The reason why is because I'm helping my friend sell his Audi A5. He's a dealer, so it's still gonna be a review, but I'm gonna be showing you guys more of the car, like in detail, I guess. We're gonna be looking at the exterior, interior, and we're gonna be taking this car out for a drive. Now before I begin, I don't know whether you guys are gonna like this kind of format. It's quite different from the previous reviews that I've done. This car, the listing is not out yet on sgcarlife or anywhere else because the car was just brought in. I think by the time this video comes out, the listing should be up, so I'm gonna put a link to the listing somewhere in the description below. So yeah, let's go check out the car. Okay, so this is the car. This is 2011 or 2012 Audi A5 B8 2-liter Quattro, and this car is actually, it's not black, it's kind of like charcoal grey or something like that. Okay, so this car comes with this black grille here, has the Quattro badge below it. By the way, in the next few days they're going to be changing the body kit of this car to the Audi B8 body kit, just to make it look a bit fresher. So yeah, this is the exterior of the car. It's running on these Continental Conti Sport contact tires, 245 40 18-inch 5-spoke Audi rims here. Okay, those are, I believe, the stock brake calipers. It has this S-line side mirror, very nice. Okay, this is a Sportback, so it has 2 doors. Now onto the back of the car, you can see there's 2 exhausts also, one here and one there. And okay, ignore this S5 badge because this is the Audi A5 2-liter Quattro, and it's quite weird that you have the S5 badge there because in this B8 generation the S5 Sportback came with a 3-liter supercharged V6 engine, so there's no S5 that comes with a 2-liter turbo engine, so it's kind of like contradict itself here. So yeah, just ignore that S5 badge, but it looks nice though. But yeah, it's not an S5. And this is the other side of the car. Okay, now let's take a look in the inside of the car. Okay, so first of all, so yeah, this is the interior of the car. You can see here. Okay, let's go through them one by one. You can see that the interior condition is actually very good for like an 8-year-old car. It's actually, yeah, the materials are holding up very well. And I think I've said this before, like Audis, their interiors tend to hold up very well. They age very well. They don't really like peel off or scratch off. So you know, even like 8 years down the road, your car still looks good. The keys here. Okay, then we just slot it into this thing here, foot on the brake, and the car will start up. Okay, turn off the radio first, and it's super hot, so I'm gonna turn on the aircon. Yeah, the condition is just very good. You can see like none of the buttons are peeling off, even on the steering wheel. Okay, none of the buttons are peeling off. They still, yeah, like you have the full triangle here. Yeah, nothing's peeling off. The gear, by the way, this is the S-tronic gear lever, so yeah, it looks sportier than the regular Audi gear lever. Electronic parking brake here, brake auto hold, traction control, and you control your driving modes here, comfort, auto, and dynamic. So you know, everything still works perfectly fine. Okay, as you can see, door lock, unlock, your headlight switches. Yeah, I know it's working because I can see the LEDs working from the outside. So your side mirror controls, memory seats. Excuse me, I just burped. Yeah, your window controls here, still working there. Window is a bit dirty, I think from water stains. Yeah, but it's okay. But the windows are all still working. Yeah, everything just works. Okay, radio, let me just.
We have a big responsibility on our hands, Joachim.
Oh, finally you are admitting to it.
But it's like a 50-50 responsibility.
And then you, okay, let me move my phone. Oh, actually this is a very good place for you to put your phone as well. In case you run out of like space here, yeah, you can put your phone here, but I think when you jam brake it will fly towards you. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Over here you get two cup holders. This place is for you to keep your phone or your wallet, I guess, if your wallet is slim enough. Yeah, okay, fits nicely. Then you have this center compartment here, 12 volt socket, auxiliary jack here. Yeah, it's not very big. I'm just gonna show you the like bottom part here, the footwells, because this like carpet here is still like, I don't know whether the owner changed it, but if he didn't, then it's quite impressive, because after 8 years it still looks good. Okay, not brand new, but it still looks good. And then you have your glove box here, which is, yeah, it's decently sized, not too bad. Let's take a look at the back of the car. So in the back of the Audi A5 B8 Sportback, actually this seat in front here is pushed back a bit closer towards me, so it's not in my original driver's position. But even when it's pushed back, you can see that I still get quite a bit of knee room, okay, and I get just a bit of headroom, but it's okay. There's this netting here for you to keep your stuff. Rear aircon controls. And what is this? It's another outlet here. Okay, transmission tunnel, because this is an all-wheel drive car, so I expect the transmission tunnel to be big and intrusive, and it is, because you can see how tall that transmission tunnel is. It's quite, yeah, it's very tall. And then in the middle here you get this kind of like armrest, some storage compartment here, cup holders. Yeah, yeah, still holding up very well. The materials are really good. And over here you can also access the boot. Let me just, yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the boot. Let's check out the boot space. You can see it opens up very wide like that. You have your parcel shelf here. Apologize for the slightly dirty boot, because the car just came in, so they didn't have time to like clean it or anything yet. Yeah, so there's a 12 volt outlet here for you to plug in your vacuum cleaner. Yeah, you see, it's working. Yeah, you can. Let me just put the boot back down. By the way, it's not automatic. Okay, it's not an automatic tailgate. And also you realize that you don't get any reverse camera. Okay. Okay, so let's go for a drive in the A5. By the way, if you like low cars, I think you're gonna like this car, because you can really adjust your seat to make it very low, and then it really feels like a proper sports car. I've driven this car before, last year I believe. This exact same one, Audi A5 B8 Sportback. And why is the car dragging the gears? Yeah, what can I say about the drive? Number one, I think visibility. It's actually very, for a car that looks this kind of like sporty, it's actually not too bad. Visibility is quite good, except for the rear windows. It's a bit small from my driver's perspective. It looks a bit small. Okay, one thing I noticed is that the wipers, yeah, the wipers, I think the rubber on the wiper blades are starting to wear out, so that's something you may have to change when you get the car. But it's very cheap. It's like, I think a few dollars maybe. Yeah, it's practically nothing. Okay, next, suspension or comfort. I have to say it's a bit more on the firmer side, but it's not uncomfortable. It's still very comfortable. It's compliant, and definitely like this car, I think where it excels, I think I've said this before in my 2019 A5 review, where the A5 excels is on long journeys on expressways, because that's what the car was built for. It's like a GT kind of car. So on expressways over long journeys, that's where you really feel like the A5 performing, you know. But you know, even in like city roads like this, the A5 feels very, it's a nice car to drive because the steering is very light. It's not like super light, but it's light, okay? It's more on the lighter side, and it's also very direct. So like small adjustments, yeah, the whole car responds. It feels very, the body feels very firm and rigid. It responds to steering inputs very well. Okay, this car, right, the Audi A5 2-litre Quattro, on paper it's a fast car. It does 0 to 100 in like 6-ish seconds, 6.5 seconds maybe, or even faster than that. So I think partly due to the all-wheel drive system. Performance, okay, back to performance. It's actually, yeah, it's quite a fast car. I don't think you'll be complaining about the speed unless you came from a like Nissan GTR or something. You're not gonna complain about the performance of this car. It's adequate. This car stock 2-litre Audi A5, if I'm not wrong, comes with like what? Yeah, okay, so there's a like maybe half a second kind of lag, but after that when the turbo kicks in, it really kicks and you can really feel the pull. Brakes are also quite grippy. Yeah, they are very grippy and it's sensitive. The brakes are sensitive. In my opinion, this is one of the most, it's like sexy looking affordable cars that, okay, 6 Series. Yeah, 6 Series also very sexy, but it's not, I can't say it's affordable. This car on the other hand, because it's like, it came out in what, 2007, 2008, this generation, B8 Audi A5. So it's been a while already, and yeah, because it's a bit older, the price is, you can get this car for like what, $40,000-$50,000 for this kind of year, like 2011, 2012, 2 years COE left, that kind of car, which is actually not too bad because when you scrap the car, your par value is still about 20-ish, over $1,000. So it's actually not, like, to use it for 2 years, it's not a bad purchase. Yeah, and because the car, it ages very well. It doesn't look like an old car. By the time this video comes out, the listing should be up and you can refer to the listing and look at the price and everything for yourself. Okay, thanks guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.